Hello there. Hi, just getting started, everybody. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Martin. Hi, Tiger. Hi, Daniel. I've got a special guest coming in today, so I'm going to give her a second to jump on here and do some introductions. Thanks so much for stopping in. Hi, Manish. Hi, Mama. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to do a quick look and see if my guest is coming. Thanks for being patient, everybody. This getting started is always, it's always a little bit, takes a bit of a minute to get things going. So get us with this. Oh, hi there. There's my guest. Hi, Rivenash. Oh, this is
Hello,
going
my
well.
darling. Let me turn
Hi.
your volume up by just a tad.
What's that?
I had to turn you up so I could hear you.
Yes, I just realized that myself. Yeah, that's going to be much better. Oh, hey, this is good. How are you?
I'm good. I
Uh,
think you can see me then.
yeah, well, I can see your picture, but I can't see your video. Did you want to leave the video off and just do the photo, or you want to jump
Oh,
in?
I'm trying to jump in. I don't know why it's not. Oh, there's why. Durr. Okay.
Oh,
There
hey,
we
there you
go.
are. That's good.
There
Hello.
we
So
go.
good to see
Hi.
you. Oh, look, we were matching black.
Of course.
There we go. Excellent. All right. So thanks everybody for joining in. I'm going to take a quick minute to introduce myself for everybody that's new. I'm Tamara Lynn, the pop-up palm reader, and Rivenash is a very talented tarot reader that I've been following along here and has some other talents I've noticed in your videos as well and has been brave enough to share her palms with us today.
Brave enough. Heck, if you're willing to look at them, the cops have already done it. So,
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. That doesn't surprise me. Well, I've been watching your lives too, and you're very, very open with yourself. So I'm feeling good about letting it all loose today.
we can do that. I got no problems with it. I'll tell my story and I'll be the first one to go and knock myself out.
There we
It's
go.
my fault. I did it.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Did you want to say anything before we get started?
So
Maybe introduce.
hopefully our fans, the fan club will come on over. I put it out there. But yeah, I was introduced to you by Headphone Oracles. She was
Yeah,
talking about you, and I'm like, okay, I gotta check this out. So I've
yeah.
been following you for some time as well. So
Good, excellent. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I know I'm getting out there. I'm putting some stuff out there. Starting to get out and about in the BC area too and do some live readings.
oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like BC, like Vancouver area.
Yeah, pretty close to Vancouver. So I'm like Surrey, just outside of Vancouver.
Okay, I know where you're at then.
Yeah, there. Yeah, and
I'm
you're on the
about
East Coast.
no, darling. I'm on the West Coast. For whatever reason they pushed me out to the East Coast.
Oh,
I'm
that's so
actually
funny.
I'm about 2 hours from where you're at.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Excellent.
2 hours south.
Oh, okay. So on over the border.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
They
well,
won't let
I'm
me
like,
in there no more. So they
right.
won't
Yeah.
let me up there anymore.
Oh boy. Sounds like we have some fun stories to look into.
Right?
Excellent. Oh, good. All right. So I think everybody is joining in here. Now, I like to ask before I start my readings, is there anything that you do or don't want to talk about? But I feel like you're going to be an open book here.
I as an open I thoroughly open.
Thanks so much. Oh, who sent me the rose? Oh, thanks, Amy. Appreciate you.
So yeah, I'm an open book. If I ain't already told you, then somebody else already knows.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started because I know you have another show of your own to get to after this. You're a very hardworking lady.
Well, I have a regular job and I do this, so
You do this on top of your regular job? Wow. I don't think people realize like how much goes into all of this. That's
no, they seem to think that this is just like you're rolling in the dough just because you're on here, and it's like, yeah, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know.
yeah,
I want to live
yeah.
in your world, okay?
It's a different world behind the camera, isn't it? I'm learning. It's I mean the headphone oracle, I did her reading in my first week on TikTok.
Wow, that's so cool, though.
Yeah. And
She
she would yeah.
she's an amazing lady. I love her content, and
Yeah,
she is.
she's
That's all
feisty.
I can say is we should be
Right?
sisters.
Right? I know. Yeah, she's wonderful. I know I'm excited to get another look at her palms soon too. Excellent. All right. So first thing, I'm going to get you just to hold them up about like this so I can take a look at both. And I am going to be doing some stuff from the photos. Okay. Now you can kind of look at both of yours and I'll just tell you a little bit. You can see they're almost identical.
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. So we'll get into some of the differences on the photos here. So what that tells me is you're very much on your inner self and who you present to the world is the same person. So you're an old soul. You have lots of old soul energy and markings, and we'll get into that. So when you chose this life, it was very knowledgeable. So your left hand is going to show us a little bit about your destiny and what you chose for this life, whereas your right hand is going to tell us about how you've evolved and your choices have changed since then. But they're one and the same because you had a very kind of detailed life path when you started this life.
I can see that. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm a
does
feminine.
that
I've been
that resonates? Okay, so I'm gonna be looking at my phone, but I'm gonna then like update you guys with some of the lines. Now, you are right-handed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you are definitely a psychic palm shape. I can say that without looking at the photo. So if you notice, if you kind of hold your hand, either one, you can kind of hold them out like this. So if you kind of look, the palm of your hand is more of a rectangle. It's a little bit longer. Notice that,
Yeah,
right? And then you've got the long fingers coming up. So that's indicative of the psychic hand shape. So there's well, I usually go with like 7 hand shapes, six main ones, but then there's always a different combination. So you've got the psychic hand shape, old soul, very intuitive. Did you see my video about the mystic cross?
I did, but I'd have to go back and look at it
Okay.
again. I,
So I will show you here. Okay. I'm going to show you those first. I was going to do the main lines first, but I'm going to do this my way, like always.
that's the way you should be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is, oh, hang on. Can I see these? Oh, here we go. You can see a few of them and I'll get you, oh, no. I will get you to look at your palm when I show you this, because my graphics are not as great. But if you look on your right hand, you probably have it on both hands, but I'm just going to show you the example of the right hand, that between your headline and heartline, I'll show you. Look in this area here. Can you see those little marks?
Yep.
Right. So you have multiple mystic crosses, and I would imagine you have both on the left hand as well.
Oh God, yeah.
Right. So your intuition, anyone that's getting readings from you can rest assured your palms also verify that you do have spiritual energy, mystic energy, and an inherited talent for that. All right. Now I'm going to go back where I should be starting and go back to your lifeline here. 1 second. Now, do you know which one's your lifeline?
I couldn't tell you. I
All
want to
right.
say it's the middle one, isn't it?
No, it's the one that wraps around your palm. Here, I'm going to.
Okay, yeah, down by your thumb.
That's right. It goes around your thumb. So give me 1 second here. I wanted to do this as we were doing it and not ahead of time because because
Because it's
I just
like
want.
reading cards.
Well, that's it. And because if I do it all ahead, all right. So here's your lifeline. Now this is your right hand, and when I do the left, I'll show you the differences. But because they're so similar, again, like I said, like you kind of like jumped into the world. Did you have like an extremely fast birth?
I believe so. Mom wasn't, I was her last child, so it was,
Yeah, that would make sense. So I think you literally kind of like ran into the world, and you've had like you had a lot of good experiences in childhood, but you worked for them. So you had a good family unit, but it was hard work all the time. And that's probably why you have such a good work ethic.
well, mom was a single parent for raising four kids on a waitress's salary. So,
We are soul sisters. My mom was a waitress too.
yep, for years,
Yeah, raising two of us. So yeah, I absolutely get that. And now I think you've been in a period where you're putting a lot of the work out, but you're starting to see the luck that's coming your way. Did you win a trip or something?
No, I wouldn't say I want a trip, but I put in the work and there is money coming in, but it's
Okay.
oh, it was work.
Yeah. Well,
Work
so
and
your
love
work
that
is,
brought it.
yeah, absolutely. Yes. And it's coming from family, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you here. So if you look again at your palm on the lifeline, you're going to see it's all at the bottom half. So all of your luck is coming in the second half of your life. The stable childhood and those good experiences were what gave you the strength to get through to this point. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. Hang on. But so I'm going to do this one a little different. But so when you do look down at the thumb area on the second half of the lifeline, that's when you're going to see the lines that go up from the lifeline. Sorry, 1 second here.
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to
ones
show
that
you.
cross, there's like three or four of them right there that
That's
cross
right.
the
Do you see
lifeline.
down at the bottom there? It's these ones down here coming off the
Yep.
lifeline. Yeah. So those are the ones I'm talking about. So this good fortune that's coming to you is just the beginning. So there's like 3 or 4 more coming. So the rest of your life is going to be, particularly financially, going to be much easier. So I'll show you. I think that career wise too, I think you can start doing more of this type of work. Do you ever go out and do readings in person, or are you doing everything live?
I do occasionally. I just haven't found the right, what's the word I'm looking for? The right avenue or
Right.
place.
Yeah.
I haven't found that place that resonates with me.
It's
But
not a
yep,
huge draw in your area. Like,
well, it is, but it isn't. It's like you have set people that are already like
corner the
the ones
market.
that are always there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I do. I'm one of those people that I do carry my cards with me everywhere. I have a
Yeah.
set that is in my car, a set that's on my bike, a set that's going to be in my husband's truck. He just don't know it yet.
Yeah. There you go. See, like my pop up stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just go out to where there's some nice, beautiful area, whip out some cards or whatever and see who comes. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, summer's coming, so
Yeah.
and you know how it is around here. It gets all rainy, so yeah, go out
Yeah.
in the rain and do that. Nobody's going to stop. But the minute
Yeah.
the
Well,
sun comes
that.
out,
No,
the
it's true.
minute
It's got to be on the nice day. Same. I know. I've been like waiting for the rain. I got it. It was pretty windy and still some clouds my first beach day, but yeah, I'm waiting for the good sunny days because then the people will be everywhere, right?
That's right. And, the biker community will grow to love me.
Always an uphill battle, right? I was going to get to that. Okay, I was going to get to that, but it does say that here that you've kind of like broken out of the mold that everyone else thought of you doing all of this stuff for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't an easy thing for you. And so I'm proud of you for that. And I get it, especially putting yourself out online or out in public anyway. It can be, I get that. It's very scary. But once you do, it's like so liberating, right?
It was actually an epiphany last summer, and it was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to work for the corporate world anymore. This is what I want to do. I've got so much to give, and I'm going to do it.
Absolutely. You're so right there. Okay, I'm going to show you your fate line because I want to get to other that. So see how that fate line is kind of connecting with those other lucky lines?
Yep.
Then that's exactly what I was just referring to as well. If you just kind of go out there, keep doing what you're doing, fate's going to bring in all that luck and good fortune. Oh, hey, Corey. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Yes, I want to get to that now. Okay. So your fate, I'm going to go to your headline next because we got a lot of good ground to cover here. So you're exactly on the right path, what you're saying. Like the corporate world is not going to be it for you. It's just not. And something else I wanted to ask you because, okay, my drawing's not fabulous here on this for your headline. Okay, so see this big line in the middle that kind of ends in almost a bit of a pitchfork there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your headline. and and exactly right. Like you probably would have burnt out. Were you getting like super stressed in your job and like
I'm tired of doing it.
yeah,
I've always been a blue collar worker. I've always been the lead, the go to person, and well, I have a hard time with people that don't have the same work ethic.
yep, absolutely. Yeah. And especially if you're getting like pushback from people that aren't as knowledgeable as you is a challenge for sure. I can see that as well. And there's okay, so that and so I wanted to get into do you do any writing or illustrating or some type of writing that goes or do you like draw your own tarot cards or something?
I've thought about it, but I do a lot of drawing in my grimoires when I put my spells in. All of that's handwork. So
Yeah.
it will be a true grimoire. There won't be any stickers. There won't be any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, it'll all, as bad of an artist as I may be.
It's all yours. Yeah. But okay, that's what I'm looking at because you have like the writer. So it's funny because you and Enigma have the same thing. Do you get those writings that she does as well?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I was wondering when I saw hers. That's why I kind of related it to this because you have the writer's fork, but it's usually only two, right? It's not usually three like this. So I think stick with that too, and maybe even think about like I mean, there's a lot of different tarot decks out there, but I really do love your take on tarot. And then so this I want to get to your heart line here, and because this is really your unique talent, on top of the tarot, which I think really does resonate with you. But the reason that are so good with the tarot and so patient with people in your life in general is your heart line. Oh, I just have to say, okay. So, all right. So if you look at the top line, so see the top line there?
Mm-hmm.
So that goes like up across this way.
Right.
So you have one of the longest heart lines I've ever seen, which tells me you're one of the most giving people, that you're super compassionate, very forgiving. Your husband's a very lucky man. I think on top of all this other work you do, you take very good care of your husband too. I know you do.
I was gonna say, yeah, I kind of play the old school housewife type thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
try to be the one that does the dinner, and I mean
Yep.
he's a fabulous cook, but I'm a giver. I'm a giver,
You
man.
are. Yeah, you can't help yourself. It's funny because I recently met someone that same thing that was always told she was over giving. She's like, but it just makes me happy. It's just who she is, and I feel the same with you that it's just you enjoy it, and I think this is why you're so good at doing readings because you you just really truly enjoy like giving to people and helping people when they come to you with questions and giving them that sense of relief and just validation what they're going through. It like really it gives you that heart energy that keeps you going through all this. You have a ton of energy.
It's
This
my
is
medicine.
it is, yeah, it
That's
like
how I
it
look at
really
it. It's
does.
my medicine. It's what keeps me grounded. It's what,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's feeding back to you for sure. Now I'm gonna, you know what? I think you've had a really great relationship with your husband. Here, I gotta show me the side of your hands here. Oh,
I gotta get a little bit closer for you.
let's see. Okay, yeah, yeah. He's your one true love, right? You guys been together a long time.
There's a whole story behind it, but about 32 years now.
That's what I figured. Okay, that
And
sounds
we
about
split
right.
up for a while. We were separated for 5 years where he was in Minnesota and I lived out here. And
He had to get his stuff together.
no, he got his shit together before I did.
Oh, good. Excellent. Well, you know what? That sometimes is a good thing. Oh, that's funny. And you know what? I think that was a tough time for you, but that helped you sorry, develop your intuition, didn't it? That
It
time.
did. And I got to tell you, we have that unreasonable connection.
Yeah, you
Where
do.
even though we were separated, I kid you not, one night he called up out of the blue and I talked to him. And when I hung up the phone, I looked at my daughter and I says, did your dad have like cameras going on in here? How
Right?
the hell does he know that? He's 1,200 miles away.
Yeah.
He's not even been to this place yet, but he knew there was something wrong and he had to call me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you guys are just meant to be together. I think you've been together probably in past lives also.
I think so.
Yeah, and I think that's it's been a very good relationship for you too. I'm my personal thing. I always try and warn women when they're over giving in relationships. People in general, but so many women just over give their energy. But you guys have a really good balance. You are. Going to show you. I'm going to show you because I'm not going to write these lines, but look at all the lines that are running up from your heart line to
Yeah.
your fingers. So it's like it's in every area. It's like such a well balanced. Like he gives you your independence. You guys know how to party and have a good time. You he understands when you need that time alone to process. When you're just like I need to read my book or just be quiet for a little bit and give you that space. And has he helped you with this business venture or this money that's coming in?
Actually, it's really funny because I've been really hesitant about it, and he's been helpful. He bought me the computer, and but last night he looked at me. He sat up off the couch. He goes to sleep a little early. He'll fall asleep on the couch, and he sits up at 9 o'clock and points at his watch. It's time to go to work. That's exactly what he said. He goes, "It's time to go to work."
Too
And I'm like,
funny. Yeah.
"Okay, babe, you're absolutely right."
Sounds good. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, it sounds like you guys have a really lovely life together. I see some travel, a good amount of travel coming up. I guess you guys have done like some traveling and then the separate traveling, but I think that'll be something you do more of. Let's see. I want to take another look just around the right hand before we switch over to the left. Um,
Becca's in, and Melanie's in, and Sells was in.
Oh, hey, and Noelle too. Hi, Noelle.
Yeah, you had
Hey,
a couple. You had a couple from our fan club come in. So
Excellent. Yeah, thanks. I know. Sorry, when I'm doing readings, everybody, I'm not great at keeping up with the
No,
comments.
if they are my fan club member, they already know because I'll squirrel out and they'll be like, "Did you not see my message?" And I'm like, "No."
I know.
I'll just
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah. If nobody's heard me say it before, yeah, please message me if I miss your comments, which I probably will. It's hard,
I
right? And again, another thing that people don't understand too, like you've got so much popping up all over the place that it's hard to get track of. But I'm getting a hang of it, and you do really well on your lives. I have been watching to get
just wait
some
till you
tips.
get 50 or 60 people in there rolling that chat and try and keep up with that while you're reading the cards.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. This is something I'm gonna have to. I need to like figure out what I'm doing, but that's a whole other story.
It'll come with time, darling.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I'm doing all right. I'm having fun with it. We
You'll
have our
find your
moment.
niche, you'll find your groove.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Now I'm just taking a look at your fingers. Everything's super well balanced. I think health is looking good, maybe. Nah, you know what? I think you're good. I would like to tell you to try and spend a little more time relaxing. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So I'll waste my breath on that. You're good with your situation.
In the next 5 years, I hope to be able to do that. So,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. You're working your way down to it for sure. Let's see. You've learned to manage your temper lately.
most of the time.
Most of the time, more lately. You're getting better with procrastination. You're like not that you ever had trouble getting working, but taking the big steps. You're getting
I've
better
always
with that.
got that backup plan. I've always got that one thing that I fall back on. And when I make that final leap, which to be quite truthful, I did this week, I just woke up and it was like, this is the leap.
Yeah.
What happens, happens. If not, well, you know what? I was looking for a job when I found this one. So,
There you go. I love it. You know what? Good move. You know it's a good move. You know it's the thing
okay.
to do. It can be still hard to leap. Aw, thanks, Corey. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. You take care. Yes, so that is good. It's funny because on your left hand, we're switching over to the left now. So you can take a quick look at the left and see if you notice any differences. Oh, I still got those mystic crosses. Oh, I see some more triangles, so more good luck reinforced here. Oh, you were a stubborn one though back in the day.
I still
32
can be.
years? Your husband's been with that for 32 years?
Yeah, yeah. And he's a Leo on top of that.
Oh boy. I can see maybe you needed a break at one point.
No, I think he really did, okay? That anger issue, yeah, yeah. That control thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, so I'm going to show you where that is reflected so you can start watching it and you can even so I'm going to give you a little trick. So this is your Mount of Mars. This is your anger points. So when you're feeling like you want to punch him or something, just kind of like put your thumb there and just be like, okay, just take a couple breaths. So I'm going to circle this one for you and I'll show you if you look at it. So if you notice, here, I'm going to show you. So notice kind of at the top of the area where it is a little more, like
Like
you see that line
energetic.
at the top.
Yeah,
So, and then it's a little softer underneath.
yeah.
So you're softening underneath, but you still got that flare. So and you can use your hands to like manage your energy. You really can. So keep that in mind when you're feeling that kind of stuff. That so I'm circling this and I'm going to send these to you after. So when you're feeling that temper like start to flare, you got to do it before your full rage mode though, because then you're like, oh, I'm in it now.
Yeah,
Exactly. But doing good with that. You're really, I think you're just also like, I think I've come to this point as well, where at some point you just get tired of even your own bullshit. You're tired of everyone else's bullshit, but then you're just like, it's too exhausting to react with this big reaction.
Right?
Right?
It,
Yeah.
it's so
And
funny you would say that because I was just telling somebody that last night. I'm like, why? Why are you putting your energy out on that? I can't wrap my head around it. I
yeah,
don't get it.
yeah, exactly. It's yeah. So yeah, you're much better at that area as well. I'm looking for the differences here. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna mark them up, but look at your left hand. And can you see kind of how the majority of your left hand has got a bunch of squares? It's
Yeah,
almost all made up of squares.
yeah.
So that's your protective spirit team keeping you alive through all the stupid shit you did.
I can see that.
It's
they're
the
like,
truth.
they're like,
Your
hang on, we
lifeline,
gotta
though.
mark this one, okay? Because yeah,
Right. Look, you can almost barely see your lifeline on this side because you literally were like, is I think your spirit team is going to like be thankful for the rest now. Now they
yeah,
now
they were sitting at the bar going, Jesus.
yeah. So they definitely kept you going through a lot of challenging stuff. Let's see what else. You had a lot of conflicting mindsets through your life, right?
Oh yeah,
So, like, I think probably getting to where you are right now, believing in yourself, believing in spirit at all was really, yeah, just
yeah. Because
conflicting.
I really did just put a cork in it and didn't pay attention to it for years. You know,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like all grind.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And even like drinking and all that stuff too, because like it's the when you have this much intuitive energy coming at you, it's easier to kind of just have fun and ignore it. So I think that you said you've been about a year doing this. Did you start practicing behind the scenes beforehand or?
I've read cards for better than 20 years, but
Yeah.
I went through the on again, off again stages where, I was too busy, or
Yeah.
like I tell everybody, do you know you can only read your friends and your family so many times before they're like, God, stop it.
Right?
So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is the most beautiful thing for me because my goal is to see how many people I can read in one night.
Oh, that's a great goal. It's surprising what a spiritual community TikTok has. This I was not expecting any of this.
Yeah, and it's not about the money. People don't understand. It's not about the money. I want to grow the community so that I can reach more people and read more people.
Yep, absolutely. And get them to believe too, right? Same thing. Like it's I understand as well. Like it's really difficult sometimes to believe in things that people question and even you don't have a lot of proof of. So you got to just go with your own experiences and then finally just like stop doubting yourself. So I think this is, like I said, on your other hand as well. Like this is definitely your right path. Oh, we got something interesting going on here. Hmm. I think, let's see. Do you have back problems?
Well, nothing that I would complain about, but um, you know, I've worked at
Yes. Okay.
I've
What
worked a
about a normal
$50
person?
job my entire life. I started
Yeah.
working at 14, and it wasn't desk work. I've never been a desk jockey really.
Yeah.
I'm on the floor bumping and grinding with the boys, keeping up with the
Yeah.
young pups. And
Yeah.
I would
Well,
outwork them any day of the week. And they didn't like it.
well, I know you wouldn't complain, but I think you need to maybe talk to someone, or do you get like benefits, massage benefits, Cairo benefits, any of that?
Not currently, but it's funny because, yeah, there's a lot of utensils in the house, a lot of back massagers, and my
Yeah.
kids, my oldest son is really good about that. He'll come over and go, here you go, mom. So
Take care of that back for sure. And, just wrap up that job sooner than later. Yeah. And you spoil yourself a bit. Good. Yeah. Soon, do you have like an end date already?
No, I'm gonna hang out there and try and get ahead and see where this goes still, but there's been no work for almost 2 weeks now.
Wow.
They're putting out what they call VTO, which is voluntary time off.
Yep.
They don't start till 10, and it's being posted at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Okay,
Well,
so it's like, well, then I guess I'm not driving in today. I know what I'm doing today.
yep. Take it off. Take the time off for sure. Absolutely.
The universe is providing me with what I need, and it
Hmm.
has done that for the last 2 years. Everything has fallen into place over the last 2 years,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, for everything that has happened. So,
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like your hardships in the first part of your life pave the road for a smooth second part of your life. And now you just need to like really take care of yourself. It's going to be hard for you. You're always busy looking out for everybody else. Even out here now, you're busy looking out for everybody else. But don't forget to take some real time. You know, splurge sometimes on getting that massage. Go for a proper massage. Talk to your doctor. You know, find out something that, maybe even get a back brace or something and really take care of that because you're going to want to be out doing all this stuff. And I know it bothers you more than you admit. So
well, I like to contribute it to the fact that I'm just a big girl.
that too. Well, hey, you can even look into that. You have lots of ways to ease the back pain. So just, I won't get on your case too much, but you just keep that in mind that, you just don't need to suffer with it. There's lots of ways you can not suffer with it. How are we doing for time? Oh, okay, we're good for time. Let's look what else. Now, do you have questions, any specific questions or anything you want to get into?
Not really. I can't think of anything specific. Like I said, the last year has or year and a half has just been, even though there was some real trials in the beginning of it, has everything the universe has provided the whole way down the road. So
Yeah.
I'm not questioning it. I'm not going to ask big questions. I just ask for them to guide my thoughts, guide my words, and guide my steps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. It's true. Yeah, you're very open to receiving everything. It's like I think it's just coming natural to you now that you're kind of in this mode again, that you're like, oh yeah, I've been doing this all my lives. It's easy.
Actually, I truly believe that. I've had some other readers tell me that I was probably a high priestess for like Cleopatra or some shit, and I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
see that.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny because you're not that far. I do like to try to look into past lives, but that's the one thing I think I need to do in person.
Right.
I'm surprised that the video readings have been coming through so well. I didn't intend on doing any video readings because I never did it. And I thought, oh, I'll just teach people about palm reading. But then, like, when I started doing them, they actually are really good. I'm surprised what a good connection I can get with people doing the video readings. But the past lives, that's something I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that on video. But I bet you if you and I get together, I'll be popping up all around the place.
Right.
I won't be heading south anytime soon. We'll see when things calm down a little. But
Right.
yeah, but I will be. It's true. If I bet you we probably even have some past life connections that we could dive into at some point. Let's see here. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else stepping out because you have such similarities between the two. It's funny because it's like you have the similarities between the two hands, but it's like your personality has two sides to it. Does that make sense? Like
It depends
it's
on it depends on who you are. Let's put it that
yeah,
way.
that because
Okay.
you're very genuine in both sides.
Yeah, because if I'm not talking to you, then you better think there's something wrong. Because if in general, I'll give you a ton of grief and I'll find all kinds of sarcastic shit to say to you. And if
Yeah.
I don't like you, you'll get the very cordial, professional, and that's only if I have to.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. You know what? I can see that for sure. Like, all that hard energy, you can reverse it too. You could do some damage to people if you really wanted to, but you don't. But, but you could.
In the day,
Let's see. I think everything else looks good. Your health is looking good. Just, like I say, just take care of that back. Take care of your own energy. Make. I think you're pretty good to let people take care of your close family, like to pamper you a bit. But
yes, my husband does, and my sister.
yeah,
It's funny. They're right there all the time. They're always yelling at me. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
listen to them. They know you well, and they're looking out for you. So that's good. It's good, and you're pretty good at receiving that. I think you're going to be more open to that. It is going to be a bit more like of a family dynamic, and this big change in your life, career wise and stuff too, is going to be a little chaotic. But you like the chaos, so
I
you'll be enjoying that.
yes, I do very well in chaos.
Yeah, yeah. I think that yeah, that's going to be great for you. Can't think of any other major things that we need to get into. Let's see.
So here is a question for you.
Yeah.
So you said the back thing. Is there so like in tarot, I can tell when it's somebody else that is in somebody's energy and what they're doing. Can you do that with palm reading?
Yes, I can actually. It's funny that you say that because it does seem like a bit of an outside influence, but I couldn't necessarily say if it was a spirit influence or if like someone's literally like a pain in your ass in your life. It could be either. You know what I mean? Like, do you get like
Well,
the sciatica pain?
you kept going back to the back pain, and to be quite truthful, that is what my husband has. Is he has lower back degenerative disease, but yet he's the
Oh.
guy out there that works 40 hours a week as a blue collar worker, woodworker.
Oh, interesting. Now, I don't know if I'd pick up, it's possible. I mean, it is possible that you're actually like getting some transference by getting the same pain because you're like so much caring about what he's going through. You know what I mean? Like a sympathetic pain.
Yeah, because he's always in pain, and there's nothing I can do, and there's nothing that they can really do for him.
Hmm. That is
But
hard.
you'd never know he had issues. You would never know.
Oh, yeah, he sounds like an amazing guy, and it looks like you two have had a really amazing life and also not boring. Not perfect, but not boring. Who wants boring?
He is not going to know.
Yeah, I like that. That's excellent. Well, you know what? I think then both of you guys you should look into, I don't know, like something. I know like acupuncture, any of that
I
stuff.
keep telling him yoga, man. We got to get into yoga.
Do you know yoga is like my thing? Yeah, that's so funny. Somatic yoga. Now he'd have to be careful, but I've posted some stuff about yoga. I'll send you a video. He'd have to be really careful with his back to start gently though. But that yeah, yoga. I do yoga every day, and because so it's funny because I don't always want to be promoting yoga, but it's so true. Like the mind body spirit connection,
Yes.
and the stuff like if you've gone through a crazy life and have this crazy history, and when we can mentally grasp something and kind of deal with it mentally, sometimes our body still holds that, and it's right then in that area, the psoas, the back, and like you can then people cry in yoga. They end up releasing 50-year-old traumas that they've been holding on to. So look into it. And even like, he'd have to be really careful though if he's looking into yoga. I will send you some stuff, and I've posted some stuff with a very gentle yin yoga that I do. So if you guys, but even just getting into like a heated meditation or something, I know it'd be hard to convince him to get into something like that, but just kind of like laying on a heating pad, raised a bit.
Oh, I try all the time, and he's actually very receptive of it. It's just when it, when it gets bad, it's like you got to leave him alone. You know how it is when you're tired.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you fought that pain all day. It's like
Yeah.
go to the corner, I'll be fine. Just let me lay down here.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, well, I will definitely send you some cool stuff on the yoga I'm doing. It really like it's been great for me. I've always been up and down in my weight also, and just always had back problems and top heavy and all
Right.
that. Right? So if you really do, somatic theory is a therapy you can do like with a therapist too, and do different ways about it, but just like really like mapping out your body and getting to know like different areas and where there's different triggers and stuff that you guys would both do really well on. Especially if you're working less, you could, start throwing something like that fun into the routine. Do you have like a good pool or something? You guys should go like a nice warm indoor pool.
I wish, but
No?
hopefully in the next 5 years, when Sarah and Thorn is up and running, there'll be a jacuzzi or a hot tub there. So
Yes, there you go.
it's in the works.
I like it. I like it. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get there. I think you guys just, you're wrapping up the hard physical labor. It's like it's slowing down so you guys can start like on the physical end, relaxing and repairing your bodies from here on
Right.
out. Yeah, and putting the work in differently, with your heart energy and doing other work that's giving and very rewarding for sure.
Well, I appreciate this. This has been so much fun.
So much fun. I love it. This is so great. Every time I read somebody's poem, I feel like I gain so much knowledge. So I've been really looking forward to this, and just, seeing a similar experience, different perspectives, and getting to
Well,
know
if you
somebody.
ever want to read, just let me know, and we'll hook up, and we'll give you a Celtic Cross or a 5 card and get you started if you'd like, and we'll see what the cards have to say for you.
Absolutely. I'll jump on one of your lives soon for sure. Maybe this
All
week
right.
I'll jump in. I've been scrolling in at nights, but yeah, let's set that up for sure.
That would be totally awesome. And then, like I said, in fact, Andrea's in the room right now. She's one of our moderators and one of the best fan club members we have.
Excellent.
So,
Okay, Andrea. Well, yeah, we'll definitely stay in touch. I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'll make some videos and stuff and tag you in it, and do a bit of a recap here. And I'll do a couple more drawings on your left hand and send that out. And keep these too. Keep the photos of your hands, because as you start changing, you're gonna see changes in your hands too.
who would have thought?
I know, isn't it wild? I know. This map. So this is what I want. So this is the mark right here. Okay. So see this kind of little dent over here by your lunar mount?
Yeah.
That's your back tension. I want to see that line going away. So you can, even if you rub that line, you'll feel your back tension ease up a little.
It's one of those trigger points.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like when you rub feet.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of that also too. Yeah. So, and that is sometimes the easier way to start. If you got the back pain, start with the feet so it's not as intense with the yoga and stuff on your back.
Right.
Yeah. But yes, this has been so much fun. I just peeked a little at your palms earlier on, and there's definitely some interesting stuff going on. You have led an exciting life, and I'm super excited because the second half is going to be so much better.
I can't wait. And I've been telling everybody, believe it or not, since December, we just had to wait till the new year. And the new
Yep.
year's here, spring is here, everything's being reborn. It's time for all the new energy to come in. So I kept telling them, anything you want to get rid of, now's the time to do it.
That's
Sweep
right.
it out the
Yep.
door.
Yep. You're the
Good
fire
things to
horse
come.
going forward.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Oh, so nice chatting with you. We'll
And
chat again soon.
yes, we will. And I'll see you soon. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I'll be looking for those posts so that I can reshare them for you.
Sounds good. Oh, take care. I'll be in touch
Bye.
soon. Bye. Thanks so much. It was lovely
Yes,
looking
yes.
at your hands. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Thanks everybody who stayed for that reading. It's so exciting sharing that with you. Definitely check out Rivenash on her live. She's going to be coming up in about 10 minutes, starting her own live doing some tarot. And you can do some readings with her. She is a fabulous lady. Does anyone have any questions or anything before I sign out tonight? Anything they want to go over? All right. Well, I appreciate everybody stopping in. I hope to be, isn't she amazing? Yes, she is amazing. Yeah, she's really lovely. I have been looking forward to doing this reading for a while now. So I am so glad that I got to share it with everybody. All right. So now life path, there's a lot of different ways about doing your life path. Now your lifeline, I'll tell you, I'll just use Rivenash's lifeline. So see the line that wraps around your thumb here? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm sure she's really on. So this is your lifeline here. So when it comes to your life path, that is very much representative. Now on your less dominant hand, that would be your destined path that was with you at birth. And on your dominant hand would be a little bit more, aw, thanks, Rivenash. You're just so great. I really appreciate having you on. But yes, and this is going to be a little more how your choices affect your path. Now, I do have some videos on that and how that can then be combined with other lines to get a bit more of a read. You can book Zoom readings with me if you are interested in a one-on-one reading, but I have plenty of videos already on my profile that is starting to put it together, and I'm doing a video series. So if you're interested in more and just kind of learning to look at your own palms and do some readings that way, then check out my videos, and I'll be posting, at least 1 or 2 a week on actual lessons for palm reading and lots of other stuff. You're so welcome, Andrea. I am so excited that I can teach what I know about palm reading and get people to really, leverage what they have right here. Like you have a map of your own destiny, how your choices affect your destiny. And it hasn't served me wrong yet, and I've been doing this for a long time. Oh, hi, Judy. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, right, Andrea? It's something I've relied on in my life. I've made some bold choices in life, and they've worked out for me as expected. Even being right here, I didn't realize this was exactly how the path was going, but now that I'm here, it's all making sense. Oh, hi, Myra. Hi, Mikey. I appreciate you guys. All right, any more questions for tonight or anything you want to look at? I will be posting Rivenash's highlights and the photos of her palms and a few different things that we went over tonight. So take a look for that as well. And yeah, head to my profile, check it out, find out what's your lifeline saying, what's your heart line saying. You want to know about love? It's all here. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. Thanks so much. I'm going to sign out for tonight, but check out the videos, and I will be back with some more palm reading insights soon. Take care, everybody.